didn't Mazi Smith get his case pleaded down to a misdemeanor? Was that official
Um,
news?
I don't know. I did not
That's
see
big.
anything on that.
That's good for that young man. We haven't really talked about it on this channel too much because, um, we're trying not to deflect from the positivity this team has done on the field and how good they've been. But it has been something in the background that's been going on, that a team captain had a legal issue that's been going on for quite a while now. Um, no, Nate, I'm not used to AOL. My gosh, but thank you. No, I'm sure it could seem like that at times. Um, no, so it's. I would assume he's still going to play, regardless of what happens.
I was gonna say he was
Uh,
gonna play regardless.
especially at
Harbaugh
this
made that
point.
clear.
Especially at this point. So, but no, those are it's just things like that and health. You just want to see guys, nothing bad coming out between now and then. Um, you want players to stay healthy. They're going to be, the guys still got to practice, so anything can happen, right? So the main thing is you want guys hopefully preparing as well as they can, um, taking care of their schoolwork, so there's no eligibility issues, staying out of trouble, all the main things that you need, to have a legitimate national championship run, and Michigan does have that. You know, um, you know, Michigan. I mean, we should be able to win a national title. Um, will it be difficult? Of course, it would be. Are we the all out and out, best team in the country? I can't say that for sure, but we're definitely in the top two, and I feel really good about our chances, not just to win against TCU, but to get this whole thing done. And man, it's one of those things where it's an exciting time. It's a time that you've experienced many many times before, my friend over there. And you
Well,
know,
and to be clear, when the season first started,
you
your boy
did,
was
don't
over here talking about that,
you
and
did
you
you
said
did.
you basically said that where you are today is your ceiling. That's what you said about Michigan.
I
I
did
want that to
say
be
that.
clear. I
I
want that
really
on the
did.
record.
I really did. And look, I'm not going to continue to. I probably will. I mean, look, the way I go by things, Des, I go by things I've seen, and I try not to go by hope. And up to that point, I was just like, based on what I saw, I was able to see Michigan was able to do, and also how great the better teams in the country were, like the teams like the Georgias and Alabamas on most years. I'm like, man, I don't know if we can ever get to that level. Like, can we ever match those type of teams for 60 minutes, right? Um, from a talent standpoint, right? Do we have guys like a Jalen Carter or Will Anderson year in and year out? Now, of course, Aiden was fantastic, and he's having a really good start to his career in the NFL. But Aiden's a one-off. It's rare that we get a kid that turns out to be an Aiden Hudson type talent, where he's a top five draftee in the NFL, right? Um, we get really good players, but I'm talking about great players. Aiden
Trying to
Hudson's
think,
a
what
great
was the
player.
last one? Jake Long? Am I
On the
off on
offensive
that?
side of the ball, probably. On
Well,
the
I'm
defensive
talking
side
just
of the ball,
period.
where was Lamar Woodley drafted? I'm talking about defensively.
He was a first rounder if I'm not mistaken, but I don't think he was like that high.
Well, yeah, he couldn't have been. He was taken by the Steelers, so he had to be like late first round.
He was actually a second rounder,
Lamar Woodley, really? Wow,
if this
that's
is
shocking.
correct. Yeah, second round of the '07 draft.
Yeah, Devin. Someone put Devin Bush. Devin Bush was probably what 15th, 10th. You know what? That's a good one. I think Devin Bush is 10th. That's a good one. I think he may be the
Yep.
latest highest defensive draft pick we've had in quite a while. Um,
Well, outside of Aiden.
outside of Aiden, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So my point is that the Georgias and Alabamas, they seem to put those type of guys in every year. You know what I'm saying? So it's still like it's rare where we get that kind of talent. Um, at one point in time, the high end talent, right? So guys, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. We get really good players. I'm talking about game breakers, guys who change the game, right? So anyway, the point is that they are here, Des. You were right, and it looks like I will be gladly wrong, um, as the rest of this year kind of plays out. So I don't know. We'll see.